Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Going too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down after that short completion. The runner takes off to his right. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And on first down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out into playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He's going to hand this off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, He is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now from the pistol formation. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. The offense will set up inside the 5.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. Fourth and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board, or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Mung. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it. A
game makes makes it second and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But it's incomplete. Defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Football comes out. The offense able. Fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff running right. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. The 30. At the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that
ball. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game, and that score is a great start.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. They take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Here's the handoff, one first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is batted down at the line. What a great play by the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's past the marker and still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Bulldogs moving quickly down the field here.
Let's go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
I think this run play catches the defense completely off guard, and now the offense has a 4th and short, and they're in field goal range. What are they going to do?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again. Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Caught by the receiver. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they get the completion. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. The shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, tie.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Leaning on the run game here late. They'll tackle him at the 27.
But this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30, still running. Tackle made way downfield, an enormous gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Nowhere to run up the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Patel. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. The receiver grabs it, and he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. Both carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Throws out the stiff arm. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Hands off to the left. He breaks free. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mung. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
A really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hey, Jeremy, it's too easy, bro.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards.
Too easy.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Linebackers making some adjustments now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. There's the handoff. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead,
has it back to the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Looking for a man. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. So So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a
You should even got that for real to
methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. But he's got some space here. That's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a run to the left. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Again, it makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. And the back gets the football. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Mung. First play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. Hand off to the right side. Runs through the defender. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll run it to the right side. Fighting off the defender. As they bring him down, they tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The back's got it on the pitch.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
A third down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Breaks an open space. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Grab down the middle. It's Hood. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Across midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the first down loss, it's second and long on the 22.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's second and 13. They'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Facts.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. And this time it's complete. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Automatic in the PAT. for scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And a returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Handoff to the back. He's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. The back's got it again. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That 1st half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Bringing pressure. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the catch.